Gotta be it. What's up, dude?
Hi.
Ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Welcome to episode number 1 of the Wine Guards. And technically, we're not the Wine Guards yet.
No.
Technically, her last name is Tamby right now, but that goes into the reason why we're doing this, right? There, we're a couple. We're getting married this year. We'll be having a family in the near future. No, she's not pregnant, but obviously that's all coming down the road. And we're building. We're probably on like our third or fourth business that we're building right now. This one is popping off, but we go through hurdles, and I'm trying to be a better man. She's trying to be a better woman, and I think this is almost like therapy for us. I think that's kind of why we want to do it, but
No, I think it's therapy for you.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. So why don't we just real quick? I think we should tell people how we met.
Okay.
Why don't you tell the story?
Okay. We were both at a digital marketing company, and it had just happened to be like COVID time, and we were working remote because we were living in upstate New York originally. Now we live in South Florida, but we were working remote, and I still am young, but I was entering into my career path, and
You were fresh out of college. Bro.
Yeah, I was fresh out of college.
Youngin'.
But I am very money motivated. Like a lot of people, I have student debt, so making good money to provide for myself was very important to me. So one of the things that I did was I worked my ass off so that I could get promoted. And what I was doing was I was setting appointments to sell digital marketing products for mom and pop businesses, and that's what he did as well. But he was actually more of like the closer. He was a VP for the whole time that he was there. And so when I got promoted during COVID, nobody in my department was actually like closing and making deals. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I really need help. I really need to reach out to somebody that's an expert and knows how to sell, because I was determined I needed to make more money. And I remember this girl that I worked with, she was like, you should really reach out to Eric Weingart. He's really the best salesperson we have. He's awesome. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, I will, I'll reach out to him. I got his number from this girl, and I was like, hey, Eric, my name's Alexis. I'm in so-and-so department. Just was reaching out because I really want to move up and start making money, start closing some deals, and I'm hoping that you can help me with that. And since it was COVID and it was New York, we were home, and the month that we knew each other, the first month, we were just talking on the phone a lot. It was mostly like phone calls, and I think we both kind of realized that there was some type of like a connection over the phone, but we were like, I don't know like what to think of this, because he was higher up and I was pretty much like entry level, new. So I'm like,
and it sounds like a little creepy when you hear about it. 40-year-old man, 23-year-old girl. Like, come on, it sounds bad.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna be specific on the ages, but yeah.
No, I'm just trying to give perspective.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's the perspective.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, that's what you were thinking. For me, I really wasn't thinking. I was like, I want to make money. So I did. I reached out to you, and he was like just fun to talk to and listen to.
You were fun to talk to.
Yeah. And I remember
now, just so you know, I swear on my life, I'm not like I'm not like an Instagram stalker. I don't even consume Instagram like that. I really don't. Like, I look at sports stuff, UFC stuff. I swear on my life, I didn't know what you looked like. I swear on my life. One of the guys at the company did say this though. What did he call you? A knockout. He called you an absolute knockout. I swear I didn't know what you looked like, but I was like, damn, she sounds fine. Like, I definitely was like, she sounds fine. And I remember do you remember when we first actually met?
Yeah, in person.
Yeah, in person. We went to the office to I was gonna train you on sales stuff, right? And
yeah, he was like, I think it would be helpful if I had a whiteboard and.
Yeah, actually, and I meant it sincerely. I mean, of course, I was like, how's this girl? Does she look as bad as You know, a baddie.
Yeah,
like
no, what
everybody's
I
saying.
remember what I was wearing, because I had texted Shosh, one of my best friends, like, I'm like a little nervous to like go in and meet this guy. We've just like talked on the phone, and I was like, I want to look cute and professional, but not like try hard overdone, because I don't know. And she was like, she knows me so well. She's like, you're either gonna really like this guy or fucking hate him. So she's like, I just can't wait.
I'm either the coolest or a total douche.
She was like, I just can't wait to hear. She was like, I don't know. So went in, and what I vividly remember from that day was that him and I had like serious eye contact in person. The only thing I really hated was his freaking athletic slides that he wore with your little golf outfit. I was like,
I was looking fresh. What athletic?
No, they were probably like oversized Under Armour, overworn sports sandals.
I was looking.
That was literally like the only thing I remember. I remember like we had ridiculous eye contact. Like the chemistry was obviously there, but the only thing I was like, we're gonna have to fix those shoes.
It was. I remember being like, damn. Like when I saw you, I was like, freak. You're so sexy. So sexy. And like the scary thing is like you're a confident young woman too. Like the eye contact you would make, you had me blushing. Like,
I know, you were a little
I was
timid.
like, whoa. Now just to put this into like perspective, like, you know, I was in a short marriage, wrong marriage, and I had just gotten divorced, you know, a few months prior. So, you know, you're kind of like whenever you get out of a relationship, whether it's a marriage or not, like one of your girlfriends right now, she's like, I don't want to be in a relationship for another 5 years, right? So that's kind of like the mentality. You're like, no, I'm not dating nobody. I'm not messing with nobody. I'm just gonna focus on my money. So I was when we met and all this connection started happening. I was very like, yeah, no, hell no, I'm not gonna date her. No way in hell. That was my mindset.
Before you met me?
Before I met you, yeah, for sure. I wasn't open to like a relationship at all because I was moving from Western New York. This is the middle of COVID, right? So I'm moving. I'm like, no, I'm moving down to South Florida. I got a bunch of business ideas. I'm gonna put them all into play. And I'm like, no, even if I do like this girl, I'm not gonna let it interfere with my plans. But you were so damn fine.
That sounds more creepy than...
No.
But so, yeah, no, I mean, it was funny. Like, I remember I parked in the parking garage, and he was like, he had parked at the front of the building. He said, do you want me to drive you to your car? And I said, yeah, sure. And so I just remember him driving me to where I had parked. And I saw in the reflection him like trying to check out the butt.
Yeah, of course. But you got to tell him the whole story about that because I eventually did see you on Instagram.
Yep.
I was like, oh wow, she's beautiful. And but I saw this one picture. It looked like you had a flat butt, like it was kind of from the side, and I was like, damn. I was like, she's beautiful. She's cool. She's young, which I like. And but she's got no butt. I'm like, this ain't gonna work out. But then I was like, oh, that picture was not telling at all.
I'm not that kind of person. My profile is very modest. I don't like to post like.
So let's talk about this, right? Like now we can really be out in the open about like everything. Dude, we had to like sneak around like crazy.
Yeah, we did. I was with him for a whole year, and I had moved down to Florida, and like everyone up in New York still was like, God, it's so snowy today here. And I'm like, I know, right?
Yeah, we didn't want to let my company know because like,
it was just against standard, and understandably, I get it, but we just like couldn't help ourselves.
And we literally moved down to Florida together quick. You know, we're building businesses together, and you know, damn, when did we actually come out and like let people know we're dating? Was it that year or was it?
It was that next summer. It was a summer later. It was after I quit.
Okay.
Because we actually had made a trip to Rochester, and I remember we went out to dinner with our friends Tammy and Richie, and it was the first photo we posted of each other.
Oh wow.
Because we were at the tapas restaurant.
Yeah.
It was like the very first pic we ever posted together. A year later.
Remember one of the guys asked at that company, he was like, are you guys messing around? I was like, no, actually Richie's messing with it.
Oh yeah, Eric tried to like cover it up with me saying his best friend also worked at the company, and Eric was like, no, it's Richie that's talking to her, not me. because Richie wasn't a VP, so
Yeah,
it didn't matter so much. But I was like it was just fine.
But it all worked out, and it's like, you know, I think there's nothing worse than like a breakup, because whenever you go through a breakup, it's not like, damn, I miss that person, but it's like you don't know what your future holds, right?
Yeah.
I thought I was, you know, I swear to God, I thought I was going to be single for like the next 6 years. I really did.
Uh-huh.
And then, but just to meet you at that time, like it's, you know, I mean, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. I hope you know that. I love you to death. And like, you know, you made me a better person in so many different ways. And, you know, I think we're growing together a lot. And I think, you know, both of us are making conscious efforts to be better for each other, better for other people, just being
Better.
You know, yeah, just better people overall. But now here we are. We're getting married this year, and we're getting married this year in Mexico in November, and our business is thriving.
Yes.
But it's intense.
Yeah.
You know, like I literally gave up a lot of money in corporate America to come to start a business, and we're doing it all in a year that we're getting married. And it's, you know, I don't want to say it's stressful, because I think we're kind of taking it in strides, but I mean, to anybody else, it's like, wait, what? You're taking all these risks on a year that, you know, you're paying for a wedding and, you know, everything that comes with that. So it's going to be a hectic year, but I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, you and I are different in the sense that, like, of course I still have those thoughts, but I'm so engulfed in the day-to-day that I don't really, it's not that I don't have the time. I'm sure I could find time in my brain to think about those things, but it's just one thing after the other, you know? And, like, at the end of the night, I think it's both of our time to either catch up with the people that we didn't get to talk to all day, or, you know, like a show.
Yeah.
We usually find a TV show that we like and watch, and yeah.
Now, another thing that I came into the relationship with are 2 dogs, Harvey and Gigi.
Yeah, he was a major package deal.
And she's allergic to Harvey.
The ones that shed, yeah, Harvey.
Yeah, so that's a strain on our relationship. Tell them about the test we just got.
Yeah, so I am 27 years old, and I've always known that I've had allergies, but I never really cared to go get tested, just because I would take a Zyrtec, and that's just how it was. And I had allergies. It was, you know, pollen, being outside, seasons changing, whatever. And something really strange happened to my younger sister. She's 25. 2 months ago, she was out to eat at this Italian restaurant. She came home, ate the leftovers, and all of a sudden her throat started closing up, and her face literally blew up. She was going into shock, and my mom raced her to the hospital. Turns out she had gained
An allergy, yeah?
Yeah, she gained a peanut and trina allergy at age 25 years old. And it was really scary for her. She thought she was dying because her throat was closing up. She couldn't breathe. So I said to Erica, I said, you know, just to be safe, I think we should go get allergy tested. And so we went in, and they do the the skin testing and the injection to go a little bit more inside, because sometimes you have to get the injections to see if you react more to it. And so Eric came back, and he was just maybe allergic to dogs. Like, it was a stretch.
No. I wasn't allergic to nothing.
Yeah, it was a stretch.
Yeah, no. The dog thing. The dog thing puffed up a tiny bit, and they're just so you know, their job is to sell you further medical care and further procedures. Like, they got, you know.
I actually don't think the guy that was worked on us, I don't think he actually is that kind of person.
No, he's trying to sell me to tell me to do more appointments and stuff. That's fine.
I really don't think so, because we were talking about, like, he's one of those people, it's going to be called a conspiracy theorist, but he's one of those people that, like, also agrees, like, doctors are...
Okay.
Yeah, no, I really don't
agree to disagree. But...
Fine, but besides the point, when I went in, and I got my arm injected with everything, the food side was clear, which is good, because when my sister found out she's allergic to peanuts, that's almond milk, and tree nuts, Reese's cups, and I was like, oh, I really hope I'm not allergic to those things because that would stink. But my arm blew up. Like, one of the things I'm most allergic to is dogs and cats. So I'm actually going to go through with the treatment plan, which is going to be a lot. I'm going to be getting injections every week for 10 months roughly. And but hopefully I'll have a better life and won't be feeling sick sometimes from allergies, and now's the time to do it. And
yeah, I was the guy when I got it done. He was like, wait, you ain't, he goes, this is crazy, you're not allergic to anything, is basically what he said. He goes, it's rare people come in here and they're just basically invincible. That was a relief. I was kind of shocked, but
no, it's different though. What I learned from like sensitivities and intolerances, like being allergic, obviously you can have like the risk of dying from something, but you can still be like, your body can still be sensitive to certain foods or whatever. So I want to do that test also, because I feel like I might have a slight gluten sensitivity, but it's different.
Why don't we tell them about, like, we've had a pretty crazy month. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff. You know, like we went to Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yeah.
Our friends, well, they used to be our clients. This is why business is so fun, because Tyler and Lily were our clients. We had a very professional relationship with them. You know, we own a property management company. That's one of the things we do. And Alexis was mostly handling the properties. And we end up, you know, they came to Delray Beach one time. We ended up having dinner with them. And next thing you know, we're all basically best friends, right?
Yeah,
you know?
We went to Tulum with them, and that was their wedding. We just went and to their wedding, and it was gorgeous. And Lily's amazing, Tyler's amazing. But it's cool because what's so cool about our friendship and business relationship with them is that, you know, as I've gotten older, I've realized that my interests and my my craving for business and success doesn't always align with some of my friends, which is okay. We don't have to have everything in common, but what's so cool about them as a couple is that we're very much on the same path. Like, they have their own individual jobs, but they also have work that they do together. They also invest in properties. Like, they very much are on
Amazon business.
Yeah, they're like very much on the same page as us as far as like motivation and creating something for ourselves to create better lives for our families. So it's nice to be around other like-minded people like them, and I think that's why part of the reason why we've gotten so close with them, and I hope they move to Florida at some point.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But
who knows? Maybe we'll move to Scottsdale. You never know.
Yeah, the running joke is that every time Eric has been to a lot of places in the States, but the running joke is that every time we go somewhere that I haven't been to, I'm like, oh my God, can we get a house here?
These are all beautiful. These are all places.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, these are like the coolest areas in the country, in my opinion. Like where we live, South Florida.
Yep.
It's incredible. Scottsdale, Arizona is unbelievable.
Loved.
Nashville is unbelievable.
Loved.
I don't know. Texas is amazing. Like, you know, I don't know if I could live there full time though.
No, I would pick.
I do like being near water.
No, I think I would pick Scottsdale and Nashville before Texas.
Me too, yeah. But if I got forced, if I had to, or if our business started booming in Dallas or something, you know, but we don't have kids yet, right? So like, you know, let's say realistically, you'll probably be pregnant next year.
I don't know.
It's likely. You heard my voice squeak a little bit. Yeah, I think. I mean, you'll probably be pregnant next year. Probably.
Yeah, we'll see.
Awesome.
What do you say?
Hey, just 2 thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think I'll know when I feel ready.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, so thinking of like we moved, you know, I have an opinion on this, and I really don't mean this to insult anybody, and to any of my friends back home, this isn't an indictment on you guys, but I think sometimes when you stay in your hometown, wherever, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Rochester, New York, right? Like wherever the hell you're from, what you have in common, at least as a guy, is your location. Oh, we went to school together. We run the basketball team together. You know, we live near each other. Like, and yeah, we drink and party together, right? So sometimes I feel like it's really good to get out of your own environment, wherever it is, because what I'm finding, and I think you're kind of alluding to, is like we're connecting now with people that, because we moved to South Florida, you know, not to take a hard political stance here, but we typically lean right, and we believe in gun laws that they believe here in Florida, or we believe in a low tax environment, those kinds of things. Mm-hmm. So the people we end up meeting that like have moved here really have kind of similar ambitions and similar beliefs. So once you move somewhere, you're actually picking an area that you align with. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we're starting to make some pretty good relationships with a lot of people.
I would say.
Whereas not the only thing in common is not just drinking and locality, right? So I think for anybody out there, any couple out there, they always say this, family. And I get it, you have kids and who's gonna babysit and who's gonna take care of the kids and stuff. But man, I think it's important to get the hell out of Dodge. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I always knew, I think high school, I had known that I didn't want to end up in Rochester. I just knew, I was like, I want to get the hell out of here. I didn't have the best high school experience in general. And,
because you're so pretty and all the other girls are jealous.
That's the easy answer.
No, that's exactly, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
But I just didn't have a good high school experience. And in fact, whenever I go home, even when I would go home on college and everyone would go out, usually you would come back to Rochester, everyone would go out, I would stay at home. I'm like, I don't want to see these people. And honestly, to this day, yes, doing this podcast, people that, I'm still very much a private individual. People from high school and college truly don't know much about me. On my profiles, my social media profiles, I'm very low profile. I'll post traveling and whatever, but I think I really am a low profile person.
Yeah, you got pictures of me and the dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think those people are in my past. Nothing against them, but there's no reason for anybody to know about my life.
We got to get you doing more stuff on social media though. Let's talk business now, because
yeah, business is different.
I'm tapping into my network like crazy. You see it, right?
Yes.
I make sales all the time for my network, right? So we own a marketing company too. So we sell, a business who needs a website, or they want to rank on Google, or they need video done, or we sell very intricate stuff like this. If a business wants to set up a podcast and start putting up social media content, running social media ads, or if they need CRM systems, we're getting into some really powerful stuff where we're really helping businesses market themselves and really make their company more efficient. But I think this is just my opinion, need to start kind of being a little bit more out there, yeah. And I know you talk about it, but you never do, because your network could lead to a lot of opportunities for us. So
I don't disagree. And I'm open to doing it.
So can I get a yes?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get a yes.
Good.
No, it's not that I'm really not timid about it. It's just, it's a privacy thing for me. And I have no problem speaking. I can meet any person and get to know them and we can become friends and whatever. It's a privacy thing for me. So I think when I do end up doing that, it's going to be mostly business focused. I think that I like to keep things personal, and business, sure. I mean, anybody can talk business, but I'm not I don't know. I think the more that people know sometimes, the more it can actually hurt you and affect you. Sometimes I always say move in silence. That doesn't mean that we can't talk business, but personal things, people look and pray for other people's downfalls, and we're on such a ladder right now, climbing, and I'm always it's good to have humble success, in my opinion, and move quiet footsteps. I just, that's how I feel. That's, I think, how I believe. It doesn't mean that I won't talk business and not promote business, but I do believe that as we go into this new realm or layer of success as we grow this business, yeah, I mean, I don't feel that I need to like go over numbers and stuff like that. Like, people can have their own interpretation and they can talk about it all they want, because that's what happens in this world.
I just want to tap into your network and sell and market.
Yeah, no,
That's all
I
I'm
get
getting
that.
at. I'm not talking about you showing your butt or your Gucci
No,
slides.
I'm not saying that either.
That's not
But
what I'm
I
talking
also
about.
like to, I'm saying
Creating
that-
awareness that we're selling marketing.
for sure, but I think the general theme of people like on social media knowing about people's lives,
Yeah.
generally speaking.
I'm pretty private. I have a personal Instagram that's private.
Yeah, no, I know. So that's
I got
what
like 400 people.
So that's
that follow
the point.
me on
I'm
there.
wondering, do I keep my Instagram and I have a separate TikTok, but I'm wondering, do I keep my Instagram that I have now for like my inner circle and then try just to go off and make one, or just fuck it and make it all combined? I don't know. But
I got lucky because we did all the other stuff on Weingart Enterprises, and that has a good following on Instagram, a little bit on Facebook, and then TikTok. TikTok's really good, actually. And then I have my own personal one, so I was able to separate it, you know.
yeah, no, I hear you. I think for me, and I guess that there's really not that much to overthink about it. Maybe I'm just being weird, but
How many people follow you on Instagram?
I think like 1,300 maybe.
See, that's a lot. So, like, how many of those people are in business or know business people, like, or dads own a business?
Well, no, it's very probable. I don't follow many though. Like, I got Instagram when it first came out when I was, I think, a freshman in high school. So, you know, like, yeah, of course, if someone requested to follow me back in the day, yes. Like, half of them might be freaking bots for all I know. Because I only follow, I think, 500 people, and those are people that I really know. So are those 1,300 people that I actually know and can? I don't know. I've had Instagram since the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Why don't we talk about one of our other trips? Where else did we go? We went to
San Antonio.
Oh yeah, so I have I was in the Navy for 4 years, 99 to 03, and still one of my best buddies to this day, Warren Smith. I call him Smitty. You got your first real taste of Texas, you know? Like, that's like, Dallas is Texas, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like, I don't want to call it cosmopolitan. It's cosmopolitan. It is.
You know, it's a major city.
Yeah, and just like the vibe to it, but like San Antonio is Texas.
Right.
Especially where we were. We did some horseback riding. What was your take on San Antonio?
I mean, I enjoyed it. Like, my mom grew up on a farm, and so I do have country girl in me. But I enjoy the country, but I'm very much a city girl. I like having things to do, but I really enjoyed I love horseback riding. I just think it's so relaxing, and it's amazing to be on an animal going through trails outside. It was beautiful. It was just amazing. But I had a lot of firsts, right? So like beer salt was something that I didn't really know was a thing.
The best.
Yeah, like they call, like when you go out to a restaurant in San Antonio, they ask if you order a beer, do you want dressing? Never heard such a thing. So dressing is essentially, what do you want around the rim of your beer? Is it tahini? Is it salt? Sometimes they have flavored salts. And it was just so different for me. And I'm not a beer person, but I really liked beer with the dressing.
It's so good.
So that was funny. And I'm trying to think what else was like. I got my first pair of cowgirl boots, and we walked into the store, and the guy that helped us said to me, "Well, you're not from around here, are you?"
So let me ask you the thing about the boots. Like, they look amazing on you. Is that like a trendy thing now?
No, cowgirl boots are trendy. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like you can wear them in New York City?
Yeah, in the summertime.
LA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's my jammy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would wear them with a cute little dress.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's trendy.
You look so hot in them, actually.
Thanks.
You look so good in them.
Yeah, they're cute. But no, they're totally trendy. The hats are too. It's just become, I don't know, it's trendy.
And we had a trip to Dallas. Oh, and then we had our two friends coming to town.
Oh my god.
Richie and Tammy.
One of the best weekends ever.
So we had, she's obsessed with Drake.
Like absolutely obsessed. I know every song, and that's not a joke. It's not.
You do know every lyric. And I love Drake too, don't get me wrong. My number one, like country, I would say country's my top now. So like, my top 5 or 6 country artists, they really get my soul going. But, don't get me wrong, I love Drake. I love every other song he makes, but not to the extent that you are. I wasn't like really trying to go to the concert. I'm like, I'm like, whatever. But we got floor seats, which are really cool. And then, but our 2 buddies came into town. I was just like, do you guys just want to come with us or whatever? You guys want to go sit on the floor at Drake? So I got them a couple tickets, and we all went together. And I was just thinking, like, guys in their 40s are going to be out of place at Drake. That's just how I felt, and I didn't know, but
everyone likes Drake.
It was live,
dude, and Lil Wayne was there,
and that's my guy,
and it was unbelievable. And then on TikTok after the fact, there was all these live videos of the concert, and I took videos. I just kept watching it. And I think I was listening to like Rich Baby Daddy on repeat for a while.
And I didn't like that song until that weekend. That song's fire. So this is how crazy me and my buddy are. I'm not even BSing you. So
Richie?
Yeah, me and Richie.
Sorry, we're name dropping you, Rich.
Yeah, my bad. So we drank that whole thing of Grey Goose.
Yeah, you guys are so insane.
Before we went to the concert.
Yeah.
So we were already live. All right. Now, thank God I have a self-driving vehicle. Yeah, the Cadillac, right? The Escalade kind of drives itself on the road, right? So I'm not like,
I'm not sure I would
What?
promote that.
What do you mean promote that? Yeah. No, it's just safely driving.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you it's a safer way of driving when you got a gallon of vodka in you. What? Well, I'm not. What are you worried about?
I'm not worried.
You want to cut this part out or something?
No.
I'm not promoting drinking and driving.
I know you're not.
I'm not promoting drinking and driving. No. Okay, we'll just cut that out. Anyway, so I went to. We just had a good time. We had a good time. We were live, and I think we had a dance party at our house till like 4 a.m.
We did.
Me, you, Danny.
We did. At one point they were like dancing all over each other too.
Slow dancing.
Yeah, they were like slow dancing to non-slow dancing music.
Yeah, that was fun. We got to go to another concert soon. I know we're talking about going. Is it Morgan Wallen or Waylon?
It's Wallen.
It's Wallen?
Yeah. Because I've gotten corrected a handful of times when I've said Waylon.
Concerts are fun, man. You got to have good.
So that was your real first like rap concert in a while, and you liked it.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah. That's what you weren't sure about.
You act like I grew up in urban culture. Like
no, I know, but I know you prefer going to country concerts, and I think that's what you were a little unsure of at first was.
Yeah, I wasn't
sure. Am I going to enjoy a live rap concert? But Drake is like pop R&B.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would.
His music, you know what? It's all about the music. Because like at a Jason Aldean concert, even though it's country, it can get rowdy.
Yeah.
It's the music itself that Drake doesn't really have aggressive music.
No.
It's not like
no.
Like with Travis Scott, isn't this kind of like aggressive? You know what I'm saying?
It's a little darker sounding. Yeah.
I could see where people would like want to like.
It's a little darker sounding.
Have those like aggressive feelings.
Yeah. No. Like Chris Brown. Chris Brown's another person that I love his music. I would love to go to his concert. I've been to one of his concerts before. He's amazing. Because he dances and stuff. It's entertaining. But no, I get what you're saying. Some people, like, I don't know if I would be interested in a Travis Scott concert or like a Meek Mill concert.
Oh my God. I might play somebody.
No, that's what I mean. It is a different vibe. It's very Lil Uzi or Lil Baby or...
Yeah. No, it's all fire music. It's all fire.
No, I love it, but you just don't. It's darker feeling. Like it's not uppity music. It's
aggressive.
It's versus Drake's kind of getting you hype.
I don't know. I think we're pretty good. We probably did. I think how often do you want to do this? I want to do it once a week.
That's fine.
And this is us just winging it for our first one. Oh God. Let's leave on this note. We went to dinner last night. like to get a Birkin bag, I didn't realize you have to buy. This is the craziest damn thing I've ever
yeah.
heard. You got to be part of the club. You got to be invited to buy.
Yeah, you have to spend a certain amount.
That's so crazy to me.
Because they'll give it to you for retail price. Otherwise, online, you can get one online, but it's gonna be triple the price because.
Oh, you can buy. Oh.
You can get them online, but it's gonna be triple the price.
How much does it cost?
Probably 30 G's.
30 bands. Where's how much?
It's like how a Rolex is, and the same thing with a Ferrari. You have to prove that.
Damn, I gotta prove. I gotta get up in these clubs, man.
No, yeah, we gotta get. I want Kelly.
So let me ask you a question. How personal are we actually gonna get on this podcast?
We can get personal.
Okay. I think that would be healthy and beneficial.
Yeah.
Okay. Not right now. We can talk it through. But I love you to death. Thank you for watching the Wine Guards. Nice job.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Very easy. I just don't want us to be promoting drinking.
Yeah, we'll put it up.
Agreed?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, we can cut that one out. No, drinking fine, but a gallon of
35 minutes.
Grey
No, you're
Goose.
right.